In recent news, Twitch streamer ExtraEmily received backlash over DMCAing Twitter clips that caused the community to speculate that she did it to cover up not paying her parents back the college tuition after her father confronted her about it during a live stream, in which ExtraEmily then addressed the backlash in the following post. After the backlash, while this happened, Tectone then spoke out on ExtraEmily and the DMCA drama in the following clip.
Do a copyright claim, but I mean, obviously it probably was ExtraEmily. I know that topic is very sensitive for her, but yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. Right, like it's a very like once again, it's different if you like copyright claim somebody using your video and you don't want them to use your video, right? Or like, you know, somebody who's made like 2 years of content, like one of your schizos, like copyrighting one of them, but like, I don't think that should have been copyrighted by any means. You know what I mean? I feel like that's an abuse of the system. I don't think that's that good. I don't think that's good to do. Any content who's dealing with copyright abuse here on YouTube should feel free to reach out to me. Maybe I can help. I hate watching assholes take advantage of the broken copyright tools to silence people. Yeah, I think that's kind of fucked up for sure. Check the replies. He has proof it was her. Wait, really? Confirm she sent the request. This is why you should never respect streamers. These clips are taken out of context of my live stream. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah. We really just shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I think in the future, hopefully Ock will just like watermark his content grading clips, and that way people can't get away with that shit. Yeah, I think that's pretty for sure. I think that's pretty
No, she shouldn't have. We all know she fake has a track record of doing this on anything that embarrasses her, and definitely not the brightest tool in the shed. Yes, that was on purpose. But more importantly, we all know she would have never paid it back if everyone hadn't showed her how sheezy it was that she wasn't embarrassed her, while she hallucinates it as cancelled, regardless if her parents needed it or not. This is what happens when the privileged have zero hardship or struggle ever. She for sure got pissed off when that clip was posted. It backfired so hard because instead of just getting the typical hate, she got double the hate for 2 things instead of 1. She really doesn't know how to handle herself at all. Asmongold talks about Ludwig ditching Mogul Mail.
Ludwig kind of fell off for being allied with Hassan. Well, I mean, I think what happened with Ludwig, right? I mean, and I like Ludwig and I respect Ludwig a lot for what he does, but I think Ludwig tries to play it too corporate. And I think in doing so, like, for example, like him not doing Mogul Mail anymore, and I promise if he ever sees this, this is not me complaining about you because you're not making more React content for me. Well, it is, but that's not the only reason. It's also like, I think that a lot of the drama and a lot of the culture has shifted in a way that puts Ludwig's friends and people that he associates with in the crosshairs, and him covering drama, but then selectively not covering drama about people that he's, you know, friendly with, makes him look, you know, basically wrong. And I actually, you know, now that I think about it, I actually can say maybe I respect him for that. Because this is what I've said before, is that I simply will not cover drama about close friends of mine in any sort of a, like, unbiased way. I can't do it. Because these are my friends, and I think Ludwig, I think he does have a degree in journalism, right? So maybe I could say you respect it, you literally only do drama. Yeah, but I don't do it about people that I'm, like, really close friends with, right? Like, that's the difference. Like, I do it with people that I'm maybe, like, associates with, and maybe I know them, and I'm friendly with them. Tectone? Well, that's like an exception, right? That's an exception. But yeah.
Funny, I was just talking about this yesterday with the Connor stuff. If Ludwig would wait and do in-depth research on topics in as unbiased a manner as he possibly could, he could have something great. He did, for a little while. But he started doing off-the-cuff analysis and jumped to wrong conclusions that made him look bad, because he didn't have all the facts at the time. It's a shame he chose to drop Mogul Mail entirely, rather than re-evaluating how he made the videos for it. Mogul Mail, when it was good, was the best original content he made besides some of the better tournaments he set up. You can respect Ludwig in a way, but he has lost all integrity. It's so transparent why he stopped Mogul Mail, and it's directly because of who he associates with and who he will and will not criticize. Ludwig has hella bias toward friends. That was the issue with Mogul Mail. He also has a ton of friends, which meant he couldn't cover some spicy topics without it being obvious that he had favoritism. Emily Kagirl